reach at a place where I can get to most people. And I think our kids can too. I think they can even faster. And what struck me as I'm working on the mayoral campaign for the city of Atlanta, one of the candidates. We think she's pretty good, and we think she's going to win and all. And so they hired us to do Web 2.0, a Web 2.0 team, you know, to do things like Facebook and web pages and crap like that. And what I'm coming away from this thing, there's all these meetings, we don't really need, and we've probably got about 10 candidates now running for mayor of Atlanta. And what we don't really need a way to elect a leader, or a way so a leader can outsmart the other ones and get elected. We need a way to use this technology to make the system transparent. And when the system becomes transparent, it's a logical thing, since we're all transparent and open to each other. We've got to develop this gracious professionalism. And I think that's just happening, whether we want it to or not. I think the technology is just obliterating the hierarchies.
The professionalism piece, and you're very, it's a distancing again from the human interaction. And sadly, the human interaction, and as much as I hate to say this, there are more and more examples because of the media and so forth, able to communicate when the raunchy teacher arises. We had one just down in our home district. You know, this guy was a hockey coach. So I keep bringing up hockey coach, but you know, he molested children, and they just caught him. Well, you know, that's the example that now is out there in front of everybody. Despite Mark Davids, who's in the same school, who's doing brilliant work with cell phone science workshops all over the country, no one's talking about Mark. They're talking about the hockey coach. You know, so our society is informing us through the media in negative ways, which then puts Earl back to the position of what can we do? We have to counteract that, and I would propose, based on the hallmarks that we had here, those hallmarks are really pretty good. The professional conversations, the self-reflection, it's what we bring to the moment every day. And we as teachers, we as educators, career educators, are constant models. And we have to take that very seriously. And not to try and become someone we aren't. In fact, I went to the fish philosophy, the fish guys, I went to a workshop with them in Minneapolis a number of years ago, and they gave out shirts. And on the back of the shirt, there was a quote. There was a question. And the question is, who are you being while you're doing what you're doing? Who are you being while you're doing what you're doing? So it comes down to your sense of self. It starts right here. This book is written for you. It's you and your organizations, but it starts with you. Because we realize that it's not all about trying to come in and teach 500 leaders in a leadership program how to be leaders. We want you to be reflective about how do you see yourself as a leader and your role as a leader. It's got to start there. If you don't have a grip on that, kiss it all goodbye.
Yes. You were sharing just a minute ago about how when you're talking that you wanted some people when they're listening, people who just want them to shut up or something.
Yeah, it's downloading.
Yes. It reminded me, memory, of something that came back at the last high school enterprise meeting with my kids. Summer was coming to an end, and right away they wanted to know if I had this agenda for them for their summertime so that they could plug in their vacations. You know, mom wants to know when you want us to meet, so on and so forth. But we were having our wrap-up meeting, and I wanted to know how they felt about the year, what they had learned and everything else. And they were just going in. Jordan, okay, was just da-da-da-da-da, and Shane was infusing, and Richard, you know, Richard who just likes to be the run the ship. He was just going on. So I went to say something, and it just reminded me of something they said, just a minute, Ms. Confetti, we just want you to listen. Today you don't have to fix anything. We're okay. We know you have, we just want you to listen to us because we just want to hear ourselves say everything that we've done. And I just realized that sometimes when you said that about how that maybe that's my teachable moment.
You see what just happened, guys? Think living systems now, okay? And brain research, this is why it's so complicated, it's webby, it's messy. She never thought about that conversation in this context.
Not at all.
Until new information came out of nowhere it attached itself to her processing skills.
And for that, I thank you, though. I really want to tell you, I thank you because I never thought about what they said to me, and it just clicked. Just now, it was like, whoa, I want to send them an email and say, thank you guys, I hear what you're saying,
Which
you're
links to
okay.
what Keith says, we're so caught up in the, gotta get the attendance done, I gotta get this done, I got the paperwork turned in, I gotta get that done, and the kid goes, just, what we'd like you to do is this, okay, fine, I gotta get the paperwork done, and you miss it, it's gone. But your brain goes, got it. So it wasn't important for you necessarily at that time, but look here in this environment, we've entered a generative space to some degree, explorative generative, and now your brain is relaxed, you're comfortable, you're going, see, it's happening right here, it's so cool.
Thank you, I just got this.
It's so cool.
I'm gonna get that involved with this book.
Who was the cell phone scientist?
Mark Davids, he's a physics teacher out of Grosse Pointe South High School, and in fact, that's why I need to get back tonight. Tomorrow and Thursday, we have 2 full days with about 15 teachers coming in on a workshop he created, we underwrote, on the science of cell phones and wireless communications. It's all physics curriculum that he created, the booklet, and it's really cool. So I'm done. Thank you. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Well, thanks, Carl. And before you go,
You're
gonna
yodel.
You're gonna yodel.
The cruel and appalling initiation.
We want to hear the yodeling.
Yeah, I have to jump off that railing and hit the water.
Do you have another one of these books I can take back?
I do not, I'm sorry. Doug Bottoms, you
here's the,
I have
well, you
one.
got the stuff.
That's my
for you to
pleasure.
purchase,
For Adam?
so, to Carl and to Betty.
Thanks.
Gifts
This is pretty
from
good
us.
because I ripped my blue bag.
There's stuff in the bag.
Question is there any room in my bag to carry it?
Well,
He's gonna have another
you know what,
period.
Paige could ship it to you.
Alcohol.
There's no Puerto Rican rum.
Yeah, one. We all want a little bottle of Puerto Rican rum. Sandra
Get out.
and a Cuban.
I'll take the big bottle then.
Nice, good
Bring
stuff.
me some
yeah.
Cubans. I'll send you whatever
Puerto
you
Rican
want
rum.
American. I just want to.
Puerto Rican rum,
Cubans
Jamaican.
So there's a water bottle
That's all I'm
and
looking for.
pastor
Wow.
Bill money.
laser pointer, which is sort of outdated, but
That's right.
I
pen
love
set.
laser pointers.
I think there's a notepad in there, some lip balm.
Lip
I
balm.
think you're good to
Yeah.
go.
Tech
No,
balm.
no sunscreen.
Laser pointers are never going out.
Mosquito. Oh, the mosquitoes are all nasty.
Well, so thank you very much. Now, all right, so we're gonna take a break, and we'll come back at 11.